Okay. I'm going to ask if there are any questions on the homework. Were there any questions, anything that you guys struggled with that I need to go over? No questions? All right, if there are no questions, we're going to move on. We're going to head on out. We're going to go to 1.2. 1.2 is powers and exponents.
What page is that?
Powers and exponents would be on page 10.
Okay. I am on page 46.
Okay, powers and exponents. Powers and exponents. Powers is a easy way to write something like 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, we write this as a 2 to the, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So it's 2 to the 4th power. 2 to the 4th power, okay? 2 to the 4th power, where this number here is called the exponent. This number here is called the base. It is read as 2 to the 4th. 2 to the 4th. Can anybody tell me what this actually is? What would be the same number? If I were to put this as a single number, what would it be? In other words, what is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2? Anybody tell me what that is?
16.
What?
16.
16. It is 16, correct. So 2 to the 4th power is the same as 16. Okay? It's as simple as that. Okay, so in the book there is an example. Okay, so if I was so these are called the factors. These are called, this side here is called the factors. Okay, this is called the factors. And this is what these are the powers and exponents. So let's go through the example. Example 1, we'll do A. Example A. Example A. So we have example 1A. We have 13 times 13 times 13 times 13. And this can be written as 13 to the 4th. Okay, 13 to the 4th. Phelan, can you tell me what is the base of this number? Earth to Phelan, are you Earth to Phelan? Arnold, are you awake? You need to unmute your mic. Phelan, Arnold Phelan, Phenol Arnold. Jesus.
Oh, that's my bad. It was
Which
Grace.
page are we on?
Hey, are you awake
10.
now?
What?
What page are we on?
Page 10
What
now.
is the 13th here?
Page 10.
What? Hello. Phelan. What is the number 13 called here? Are you hearing me, Phelan? Nod if you can hear me. Dino, what is 13?
I'm sorry, what?
This is 13 to the fourth. What is the number 13
like
called?
220 frames. 220. Oh.
The base?
The base, correct. It is called the base, okay? 13 is the base, 4 is the exponent, okay? All right, the next one. B, 0.2 times 0.2 times 0.2. Josh, how would I rewrite this?
To rewrite it, you would
In the exponent form.
O equals 0.2.
0.2 to the,
4 to the third.
I have 1, 2, 3 of them, right?
Yeah, to the third.
1.2 to the third, right? Okay, that's how that would go. C, we have n's, n times n times n. Pastor, how would I rewrite this?
You put the n at the end to the power of 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, n to the 6. Good job. Okay, I'm not gonna do D, it's the same thing. Let's go to example number 2. Number 2. Number 2 says, evaluate the expression x to the 4th when x is equal to 0.5. X is equal to 0.5, evaluate this. Okay? If I'm going to evaluate that, all I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the x with 0.5. So this is the same as 0.5 to the 4th. Okay, so this is basically what? So you get what? What's the answer here? 0.0625. 0.0625. The way you would do this is, so this is the same as 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5. So I'm going to do this by hand. I would do these two and I would do these two, correct? 0.5 times 0.5. If I had to do this by hand, it would be 25, but I have 1 and 2 behind the decimal, so 1, 2, 0.25, so it would be 0.25. This guy here is also going to be 0.25. So it's going to be 0.25, 0.25. If I do this, I'm going to end up getting this. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, using formulas. Okay, let's give you your formulas. Let's say if you had a formula for the area of a square A is S, it's height times the width, the length times the height. So it would be S times S. So it would be area of it would be S times S. So we have 2 S's. So it would be S squared. Volume is S cubed. Okay? So that's example number 3, using powers in formulas. An ice sculpture. An artist uses a cube-shaped block of ice to make an ice sculpture for competition. Find the volume of the block of ice. The ice, I have a 20 by 20 by 20 block of ice. Okay, so I have a block of ice. It looks like this, and it is 20 inches tall, 20 wide, 20 down here. Okay, so this is a cube because all three are the same. The height, the width, and the length are all the same. They're all 20 inches here. They're all 20 inches here. So the volume is going to be S cubed, where S is equal to 20. So I'm going to get 20 cubed, which is 20 times 20 times 20. This is going to be 8,000, and it's going to be inches cubed, right? Because it is 20 inches times 20 inches times 20 inches. So if you look at the units, I have inches once, twice, 3 times. So I get inches cubed. Okay? All right. So that's good. Flip the page. And we are done. Okay. Are there any questions on what we learned today? Is there any questions on anything we did just right now on the exponents? Okay. Can anybody tell me what the value for this is? 2 to the 0 power. Does anybody know what 2 to the 0 power is? Nobody? No takers on this? Anything to the 0 power is
Is it
1.
0?
Oh, close. Nice try. 2 to the anything to the 0 power is 1. So 4 to the 0 is also 1. 0.5 to the 0 power is 1. For that matter, x to the 0 power is 1. Okay, you don't have to know this now. Kind of just giving you a heads up. I don't think you'll be tested for this. I don't think this comes into anything you're going to do, but just know that, okay? All right. So I am done with 1.2. You are now free to work on your homework for 1.2. Let me go ahead and grab. One point two, your homework. Okay. So looks like you have 8, 9, 10 problems. 10 problems. I will let you